One of the most exciting fights this evening at Soboba Casino. Congratulations, Brooks. You put on a hell of a performance. It was a back and forth type of fight round. Kat Lindenmuth came out rushing, swinging the first two rounds, and you seemed to figure it out in the third and fourth round. You stopped her in the seventh. Break it down for us.
Yeah, we knew what we were facing. She is tough as nails and great will, the plan was going to be to slow down the pace and make sure that I was dominant, and so a lot of adjustments, of course, like any other fight, but we found a rhythm and eventually stopped there, so that was great.
I saw Jose giving you instructions in the corner about working the body first, trying to chop her down, and from there it seemed like you took over and you seemed that those punches were hurting her and you stopped her in the seventh. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yes, and it's funny because he's very animated.
Yes,
and I'm like, I know.
Hit her to the body.
Yeah, we're tripling, doubling it. Exactly, and the uppercuts. And we've been practicing that, and he was just, constant reminder. And eventually we found the flow, so really happy to, get those in.
So I just want to know, how do you feel after?
I just feel like I was just barely getting started. I feel great, very grateful for her. She's a great opponent, obviously, not only in the ring but outside of the ring. Super sweet and such a professional. So it was a pleasure to share the ring with her and put on a great show for the fans because everybody came up to both of us and they were just ecstatic.
You want to talk about your Selena look-alike outfit?
Right.
Because you were posing yesterday at the weigh-ins.
I know.
And you were doing the kind of comparing picture-to-picture type of thing. What was that about?
So I can't take credit. Okay. Jose Mega, he is kind of the designer behind my outfits. And this time he just went with the Selena, but we went from the cow print to the tiger print, which is my spirit animal. And so we kind of spiced it up.
You wanted to make it Brooke, not Selena.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, for most people, maybe, Mexican Americans that grew up, they knew Selena, and she actually died on my second birthday. So for me, it was just very special, and it was a nice surprise. And I think everybody enjoyed it, so it was really good. And we actually watched the movie with Adrian, our little one, for the first time yesterday. So she was super excited.
Let's switch it up to Spanish a little bit.
Okay.
Primero que todo, felicidades por esa gran victoria. Una oponente muy dura. Kat Lindenmuth te dio todo lo que ella te pudo dar y la detuviste en el séptimo round. Explícale a la fanaticada cómo fuiste capaz de figurar y ganarle esta noche a Kat Lindenmuth.
Sí, es una guerrera, pero supimos que con el trabajo del cuerpo iba a caer. Y con eso tuvo como unos 3-4 rounds donde tuve que trabajar, pero con tiempo ya la pude parar con el cuerpo.
Pega duro. Es una boxeadora fuerte.
No pega duro, pero es fuerte. Sí.
What does this victory mean to you? Because you were telling me a few interviews ago that a big victory, the way you showed it tonight, may mean that some of those eyes were watching. Someone like MVP Promotions, you had the top-ranked matchmakers over here, Mr. Brad Goodman, Mr. Bruce Tramper, watching all those top-ranked fighters. So you got a lot of exposure tonight. Tell us how you feel.
It's exciting, and I did hear, a couple times that they were here, but I didn't really focus on that. At the end of the day, I am more focused on how I feel about myself and what I'm doing, and I want to be proud of myself. So I know if I'm true to who I am and I push myself to do my best, everything else will fall into place. So it's a treat that they were here to experience it, and so really grateful for them, and hopefully they enjoyed it.
All right, so what's next for Brooke?
I wish I had the answer. There's a little magic ball, but I think with this performance, it really kind of solidifies my presence in the ranks. With the rankings now out and I'm on the radar, it just shows that I am a force to be reckoned with, and I'm someone that should get the limelight, and we're gonna have some awesome fights. So I'll leave my team, to determine that, but I'll be ready.
Does that mean a big fight with a top contender with any promotional company?
you know, if that,
After this performance tonight?
you know, anything's possible. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. It has to make sense, but I mean, I would be down for it. You know, I love challenges, and I'm always training to be my best. So if that, you know, it becomes an opportunity, and then we'll be ready.
How is Brook Sibrian celebrating tonight? Salvadorian food or Nicaraguan food?
Un poquito de
or
todo.
Mexican food?
Ajá, un poquito de todo, mexicano, salvadoreño y nicaragüense. Pero tengo toda mi familia aquí y estoy muy agradecida por su apoyo, y pues de San Diego, Los Ángeles y también de Coachella Valley.
How big of a venue was this tonight, you know? Because it was like a packed house.
Yeah, you know, I don't have the exact number, but it was sold out, and I mean, you could feel it. The energy was amazing, and the crowd was just roaring. So I was feeding off of it, and I
Good.
had a great time. I actually could hear so many people in my crowd, so that was fun.
All right, anything else? Did you dance to a Selena song when you heard that you won by KO?
Well, you know, they didn't play it, but we've been dancing to it all yesterday and even in the back. So Selena's been on our mind.
There you go. Thank you very much, and probably one of the greatest victories in Brook Sibrian's career tonight.
you.
A stoppage over Lindenmuth. Congratulations again, mujer, and we'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you.